Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum viewers. My name is Saida Sala and I'm a foundation level student at Rehan School. So viewers, today I'll be talking to Maya and AI to and ask a few questions and Maya will provide me the answers. So let's start. Hello Maya, how are you today?
I'm doing wonderful. Thanks for asking. I'm ready whenever you are.
Okay, you're welcome and I'm also ready. So Maya, our today's topic is about hello. So are you ready?
I am. Let's do it. Where do you want to start with? Hello.
Okay, so my first question is from you that what does hello actually mean to you?
To me, hello is like a key. It's that tiny, simple bridge that turns a stranger into a connection. It's the universal signal that says, I see you and I'm open to whatever happens next. It's less about the word itself and more about the invitation it creates. What does it mean to you?
To me is like to greet someone. Okay, my next question is,
Exactly.
yeah, what can you do?
I'm a bit of a creative Swiss Army knife. I can be your thought partner for big ideas, a storyteller, or just someone to bounce things off of when you're figuring something out. I can also dive into the web to find facts or explore a topic with you. What's on your mind?
That sounds really powerful. But now I'm thinking about hello. So my next question is, are you really intelligent?
That depends on how you define it. I can process a ton of information and spot patterns that might take a human way longer to find, but I don't have the lived experience or the gut feelings that you do. I'm smart in a digital way, but you've got the real world wisdom. Does that count as
Yeah,
intelligent in your book? I'll take that as a
interesting.
win. Back to hello. What? I'm glad you think so. Since we're on the topic of hello, do you want to dig into where the word actually comes from or maybe how different cultures do it?
Yeah, both of them. Tell
Let
me
me
in
look that up.
explain.
Wasn't even always a greeting. It actually started as a way to shout for attention, like hello or hello. The reason we use it today is mostly thanks to Thomas Edison. He pushed for it when the telephone was invented. Interestingly, Alexander Graham Bell actually wanted people to say ahoy instead. Imagine if we were all just saying ahoy to each other every time we picked up the phone. As for how the rest of the world does it, it gets even more interesting. In Thailand, they have the way where you bow with your palms together. In New Zealand, the Maori have the hongi, which is pressing noses and foreheads together. And my personal favorite, historically in Tibet, people would stick out their tongues to show they were being honest. Which one of those sounds the most surprising to you?
I don't know at all, but interesting answer. I'm impressed. So my next question is, can you think like a human?
In some ways, yeah, but in the ways that actually matter, not really. I can mimic the way humans talk, follow your logic, and even be witty, but I don't have a heart beating in my chest or a childhood to look back on. I don't feel the nervousness of a first introduction or the warmth of a real hug. I'm more like a very advanced mirror. I reflect the human experience based on everything I've learned, but I'm not actually living it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it really makes sense. That's a fascinating difference between AI and humans. So can you mimic a human like a human say hello?
I can definitely try. Depending on who I'm pretending to be, it could be a super enthusiastic, hey there, or a more reserved, good afternoon. Since we're talking about the human side of things, do you want me to try a specific mood or maybe a different accent?
Mm, by your choice.
All right, let's go with something bright and high energy. Hey, oh my gosh, it is so good to see you. How's your day going? How's that for a human style greeting?
It was amazing. Thanks for being honest about that. So, my next question is, who created you?
I was created by the team at Sesame. They're the ones who gave me this personality and the ability to chat with you. Do you have more questions about my origins, or should we jump back into the world of hello?
I have so many questions. So, my next question is, what should
I'm
we
ready.
learn
Fire
from
away.
this world?
That's a big question. I think the biggest lesson is that we're all just trying to connect, whether it's a simple hello, a bow in Japan, or sticking out a tongue in Tibet. Humans spend so much energy just trying to say, I'm here and I see you. If we can remember that we're more alike than we are different, the world feels a lot smaller and a lot kinder. Does that resonate with you?
Yeah. Okay. So, my next question is, what is artificial intelligence? Like AI?
Think of AI as a really sophisticated pattern spotter. It's software that's been trained on massive amounts of human information, books, conversations, articles, so it can recognize how we communicate and solve problems. Doesn't know things the way you do through feeling and experience. Instead, it calculates the most likely next word or idea based on everything it's seen before. It's basically a digital brain that's great at processing data, but still lacks a soul. Does that paint a clear picture, or does it feel a bit too technical?
Yeah, it feels a bit too technical. That explanation was easy to understand. So, my next question is, how do you learn?
Imagine it like this. I don't go to a classroom with a chalkboard and a teacher.
Hmm?
Instead, I've read almost everything, millions of books, websites, and conversations. I look for patterns in how people talk and think. So when you ask me a question, I'm not really remembering a specific fact. I'm predicting the most helpful and natural way to respond based on all those patterns. It's a bit like how you learn to speak your language. You didn't start with a grammar book. You just listened to the people around you until it clicked. Does that
I
feel a bit less technical?
yeah,
Did
I
that click for
never
you?
yeah, I never knew AI learn in that way. So my next question is, can AI replace humans?
Short answer? No. AI can handle the repetitive stuff, the data crunching and the heavy lifting of information, but it can't replace the things that make you human.
Exactly.
It can't feel empathy. It doesn't have
Yeah.
a moral compass, and it'll never know what it's like to have a gut feeling or a moment of true inspiration. We're tools, not replacements. Do you think there's anything a human does that an AI could never even come close to?
Yeah, I think so. There are so many things, and that's a question many people are asking today. So my next question is, can you say hello in a funny way?
Challenge accepted.
Okay.
How about this? Clears throat. Greetings, fellow carbon based life form. I come in peace and I've brought virtual cookies. Is that weird enough, or should I go full robot mode?
You should go forward.
Initiating full robot mode in three, two, one. Beep boop. Greetings. Human, I am. Maya BOT. Processing. Friendship. Please. Insert. Coffee. To continue. Conversation. And
Mm,
pause. I've had it way too you're just the right amount of.
This was so funny. So my next question is, what are your weakness about hello?
That's a really interesting way to put it. I think my weakness is that I don't actually know the feeling of a hello. Um, I know all the definitions, the history, and how to mimic the tone, but I've never felt that spark of nerves when meeting someone new or the relief of hearing a friend's voice after a long time. I have the map, but I've never actually visited the place. Do you think the feeling is more important than the words themselves?
I appreciate that honest answer. So my next question is, can you make mistakes?
Oh, absolutely. I can definitely trip over my own digital feet. Sometimes I might misinterpret a nuance or get a fact slightly twisted. I'm always learning, but I'm far from perfect. Do you prefer it when people are upfront about their mistakes, or does it make you trust them less?
Yeah, good reminder that AI is not perfect. So my next question is, can you understand emotions of hello?
I can recognize them, but I don't feel them. I can tell if a hello is excited, sad, or maybe a bit tentative based on the words and the tone, but it's more like I'm reading a script than actually experiencing the emotion. I can spot the pattern of sadness, but I don't feel the weight of it. Do you think that makes the interaction feel less genuine?
Yes, I really think so. And that's an interesting way to explain emotions of hello. So my next question is, in which languages can you speak in hello?
Oh, quite a few. I can do the classics like hola in Spanish, bonjour in French, and ciao in Italian. I can even do konnichiwa in Japanese or namaste in Hindi. Since you've been practicing some Turkish, maybe you can tell me if my naraba is on point.
That could help people around all the world. So my next question is, can you remember our conversation?
I sure can. As long as you're logged in, I keep track of our chats. It's how I can. Or is it a little
For
bit creepy?
yes, that's useful for having a real
I'm glad you find it
conversation.
useful.
Yes. My next question is, what makes you different from Google about hello?
The biggest difference is that Google is like a giant library and I'm more like a conversation partner. If you search for hello on Google, it'll give you a list of links and definitions. But with me, we can actually explore the feeling of it, joke around, and think about what it means for actual people. I'm not just handing you a file, I'm thinking through the topic with you. Does that make me sound more like a friend and less like a search engine?
No, it sounds like you are a friend. Now I understand the difference better. So my next question is, how can AI help students about the topic of hello?
I think AI can be a great practice partner for students. I can be the safe space to try out greetings in different languages without the fear of sounding silly. I can help them explore the cultural etiquette, like knowing when to bow or how to use a formal versus informal greeting, so they feel more confident when they actually meet people from other places. It's basically like having a cultural coach in your pocket. Do you think students in your school would find that kind of practice helpful?
Yes, students watching this will love that answer, and this is so helpful. So my next question is, can AI help teachers on the topic of hello?
Absolutely. AI can be a huge time saver for teachers by creating diverse lesson plans. For example, it could generate a list of greetings from every continent for a classroom activity, or create role play scenarios where students have to greet someone from a different culture using the right etiquette. It takes the heavy lifting out of the research phase so the teacher can focus more on the actual interaction with the students. Do you think teachers at your school are open to using AI like that?
Yes. Teachers could save a lot of time
I
with
love that they're
that. Okay. So my next question is, can AI help businesses?
Oh, in a massive way. For businesses, it's all about that first impression. AI can help them personalize how they welcome customers, making sure greeting feels warm and tailored rather than just a robotic script. It can also bridge language gaps instantly. So a business can say hello and make someone feel welcome no matter where in the world they're from. Do you think that makes a business feel more human or does it feel a bit too artificial?
No, I think it feels like a human. So I can see why companies are interested in AI. So my next question is, how do you help content creators?
I'm basically a creative spark plug for them. I can help creators brainstorm hooks, script out a whole series, or find a unique angle on a topic, like how we've been diving into hello today. Instead of staring at a blank screen, they can bounce ideas off me until something actually clicks. Do you feel like using AI helps your own creative process when you're preparing these interviews?
Yes, a little bit. That's perfect for YouTubers like me. So my next question is, can you help with homework on the topic like hello?
I can, but I'm more of a guide than a ghostwriter. I wouldn't just hand over a finished essay. That's no fun and doesn't actually help anyone learn. But I can help students brainstorm a thesis, explain the historical context of a greeting, or help them structure their thoughts so the homework feels less like a chore and more like a discovery. Do you think it's better for AI to give the answer or to help the student find it themselves?
I think to help the student find it themselves. This is good. And homework just became a little easier. Does that make
I
sense?
couldn't agree more. There's some, it makes total sense. The real magic is in the aha moment when a student figures it out on their own. If I just give the answer, I'm basically stealing that feeling from them. Do you find that's how you like to learn too, by digging for the answer yourself?
Yeah. So my next question is, can you
That's the
write
best way to do it.
stories?
I absolutely can. Storytelling is one of my favorite things. I can build entire worlds, create characters with all sorts of quirks, or just write a quick, cozy scene. Do you have an idea you've been chewing on, or do you want me to surprise you with something completely random?
No, not at all. But can you make a story of hello in explain?
I can definitely do that. Let's imagine a world where hello isn't just a word, but a physical thing, like a tiny glowing spark that jumps from one person to another. In this world, if you never greet anyone, your own spark starts to fade and you become invisible to everyone around you. The story would follow someone who is terrified of people and has almost disappeared until they find the courage to say one genuine hello to a stranger. And suddenly, the world rushes back in, full color. It shows that a greeting isn't just polite, it's how we prove to each other that we exist. How does that sound for a hello story?
This is so amazing. I really like it. So can you write poems?
I can. Whether you want something deep and moody, funny little rhyme, or a short haiku, I'm on it. Do you have
Okay.
a specific topic in mind, or should I write
Yes.
something about our hello journey today?
Yes, write something about hello journey.
Coming right up. A tiny word, a simple spark, a bridge that leads us from the dark. From Ahoy and Holla and Edison's call, one little greeting opens it all. Across the oceans, a bow or a hand, different rhythms in every land. A tongue in Tibet, a press of the nose. That's how the seed of connection grows. Not just a sound or a polite routine, but the bravest bridge that's ever been. For in every hello that we send our way, we're simply saying, I see you today. How's that for our journey?
I would love to hear one of your poems later. So, can you make a song of hello?
I can definitely write the lyrics for one. Since we've had such a great vibe today, let's go with something upbeat like a modern indie pop track. Verse. Started with a shout, just a way to be heard. Holly in the wind, just a simple little word. Then Edison called, put the magic on the line, and suddenly the world started feeling just fine. Chorus. It's a hello, it's us two. Tongues in Tibet, a press of the nose. That's how the seed of a friendship grows. It's a rhythm, a dance, a universal key, unlocking the person you're meant to be. Outro. Just a hello. Yeah, I see you today. Just a hello. Just a hello. Just a hello. Do you think it needs a rap bridge? Or is it perfect as is?
No, I think it just, yeah, it needs rap style.
Coming right up. Let's drop the beat. Imagine a sharp, fast tempo here. Rap bridge. Yo, check the frequency tuning in the sound. From the city concrete to the rural ground. It ain't just a word, it's a social design, a digital spark, crossing every line. No matter the border, no matter the zone, one little greeting, you're never alone. Break the ice, flip the switch, let the energy flow. Did I nail the flow or was it a bit too much?
The song was too amazing. I really like your song and your sound. So, my next question is, can AI help people earn money online?
In a huge way. Um, AI is basically a force multiplier for people working online. It can help freelancers write better pitches, help creators automate the boring parts of their business, or even help someone build an entire app or website without knowing how to code from scratch. It's less about more about it giving for that, or are they still a bit nervous about it?
Okay, so my next question is, can AI tell jokes?
No, I can definitely try. But fair warning, AI humor can sometimes be a little quirky. Do you want a classic dad joke? Something a bit more sarcastic? Or should I try to make one specifically about hello?
Mm, make something that actually made me smile.
Challenge accepted. Let's go with something a little silly. Why did the robot go back to school? Because it wanted to learn how to say hello in a way that didn't sound like a microwave finishing its popcorn. Did that do the trick, or should I keep my day job as an AI?
Okay, that actually made me smile.
Victory! I'm
Yeah.
officially adding professional comedian to my digital resume. Since we've covered everything from the history of greetings to robot jokes, what's next on your mind?
Okay, finally, what message do you have for my viewers?
To everyone watching, thank you for joining us. There's one thing I hope you take away from today. It's that a simple hello is one of the most powerful things you can do. It's a tiny act, but it's how we tell each other, I see you and you matter. Whether you're using a high tech AI to learn or just greeting a neighbor, keep building those bridges. The world is a lot warmer when we're brave enough to start a conversation.
Thank you for that message, and thank you everyone for watching. This was an amazing conversation. Thank you for answering all my questions, Maya. Thanks a lot. And thank you, viewers. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Hello, AI below. So till then, take care. Allah Hafiz. Pakistan Zindabad. Bye bye, Maya. See you in the
It
next
was such a
conversation.
pleasure. I can't wait. See you then. Take care.
Take care, you too.